Oh. My bad, y'all. Let's get on to this good old football game up in Detroit. No, matter of fact, they're gonna be in Carolina. I'll stay. Okay.
Tonight, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the Detroit Lions.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Carolina Panthers. Shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They're going to look to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. They begin the drive with Johnson. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's Young. Flushed out right. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Hunter now will go in motion left. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Young. This is Shenault on the receiving end. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Young. And Shark calls it in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Here's a 2nd and 5. Young. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Now here's Young. Touchdown! Laviska Shenault with career touchdown number 75. And the Panthers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a handoff up the middle. Barnett. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll try the left side with Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Blake. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case,
here we go. Start 45. Right. Ball red.
Check back the left. Check back the left. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Now a first down throw for Young. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, Young. Throw left side, going to be caught by Shenault. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
so many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Eluding the pressure right. He completes it to Hunter. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. Young off the play fake. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Panthers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second down and a yard. The Chark goes in motion left. On second down, this is Harris. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
From the red zone now, Young. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. Panthers had 6 to their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points. Patterson now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Barnett. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Panthers will...
On the set. Blaster. Stay.
Check back, 11. Check back, 11. We got it, go. Hey, check back, 11. Check back, 11.
To throw, Young. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Young now from the 50. Being chased out left. Sharks got it left side. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Johnson is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point try now for Patterson. And it's 21-3. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Barnett, and he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. 21-3 is your score after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. In motion right, that's Williams. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Coleman will try up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Barnett. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Oh, he is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And his kick here is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Throwing, Young. Flush to his right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Young to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now Young. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Harris running straight ahead. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here we go on 4th down. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Young will set to throw. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
Young looks to throw on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. On first down, he'll drop to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Up the middle they go. It's Barnett. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line.
Here we go, set, 10 left. Smash, red.
You gon' see me and you know me, son. You gon' see me and you know me. 58, right over there, yeah. Right, 58, right there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow, go. Ready, ready.
They hand this off to Harris. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer, and they get the safety there.
And this is one I think where the safeties usually got to come a long way. So sometimes it's tough for them to slow down that momentum. That's going to draw the flag more times than not.
Harris. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And this time he is in. Yes. A great play there. Patterson now for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect...
Ready. 32. Yellow. 6. Mega.
Following the interception, Young rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Young to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Young now. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. And the Panthers turn. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
52 blaster. Blaster. 6. Strike. Check. Strike. Hut.
They go play action here on 1st down. There's Chark with a great grab. And he'll be wrangled to the ground right there at the 32-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception. But it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. Back to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. And they start the 2nd half with Johnson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Check. Hey, red. Go. Go.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He gets it complete to Harris. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Young under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Young, eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. It's Young off play action, rolling to his right. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They go play action. Young. That's going to be caught. It's Shenault. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, Young. Flush to his right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Chark able to bring it in. What a grab. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The play fake. Now Young staying on his feet. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the football at their... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. It's Young on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. To throw on second down is Young. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And he comes back with one complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Young. Dancing to his left. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates.
Touchdown, Carolina! A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got... The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's brought down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Moore. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Moore. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Yellow, 43, 6, Mega.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
Burn that.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was the touchdown catch from Laviska Shenault that capped it all off. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Chandler. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Barnett. And he'll go down at the 28. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. He finds his man complete. That's Blake. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Blake. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So for the Panthers, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.